Hey guys, what's up? So I'm back with another video. Today I am going to break down a website named Actual. So I actually went to the website. It's a pretty great design, very friendly, professional, and it's contemporary, right? Um, but there are some improvements that we can actually suggest. But I don't want to take anything from the designers that they have done. Like, it's hard work, and yeah. So this is my thing. I break down websites. I point out the good and the bad, and yeah, let's get started. So first of all, the hero section is the first section that any user would see, and this should answer actually three types of questions: what the service does, how they do it, and what's in it for the users. So first of all, when you read through their description, it says their hero section, it says get paid same day by sending customers the most flexible invoice on the planet. Create invoice in seconds. So actually, as a freelancer, I send invoices and it would be great for us to get paid uh, that same day, right? But it's not happening unless the client pays. So this is actually a use case for businesses or freelancers whose clients are paying on the same day. But that factor of client paying on the same day, it weighs in when it comes to getting paid on the same day. So yeah, yeah that's what I got confused, but the headline is actually great. It hooked me in, but it still doesn't explain how it's flexible and how you can get paid on the same day, right? Um, so this needs more explaining. And then we have the social proof, which is great because social proof actually helps the website look trustworthy. And they have also highlighted the fact that this is a website that has 129 that has users from 129 countries, so it's actually international. Then we have these nice looking images which is trying to tell the story of what kind of stuff you can do with the app. So you can maybe get paid in Ethereum, USDT, and also US dollars, and maybe what else, just trying to tell a story of how invoices generally looked in the past, right? So they are trying to like change the game. So yeah, actually pretty good storytelling, I would say. The navbar, nothing much. Teams, about, blog guides. We have a pretty specific CTA, which is great because some CTAs I have seen, it just says get started, learn more, and it's not specific, right? This actually gives you something specific to do. So create invoice in seconds, and that's the actual action that you can do. So if you click on this, you'll ask to be signed up, which is okay. But still, if they can give you a demo of the product and how it's used, that would be awesome. And another thing you should note is whenever you try to build a homepage, it should actually have all the necessary stuff for your potential user to actually be convinced of the product, right? So one thing is, you should always address their problems and connect those problems with the benefits that you can offer. So it's not actually the features that you should be talking about. It is necessary, but prioritize more on the benefits, because benefits sell and features tell, right? I copied it from somewhere, but it's actually accurate. And the next is, when we are talking about SaaS products like this, it should actually you show use cases, right? How this can be used. Since this is an invoicing platform, if you didn't understand, this is an invoicing platform, I don't think there would be a need for a specific section for the use cases, but they have done something very what can I say, they have done something very nice, um, that I'll show you in a bit. So you scroll down, and this section says we help you get paid faster, easier, and cheaper in any currency you want. Ironically, this should have been the headline and this should have been the subtext in the hero section, but anyways, They are showing you how the invoice would look. They also showcases how you can get paid, right? Client pays USDC, I receive USDT. I wonder whether it's possible for us to get paid from USDC to USD. uh, but yeah, and again we have a testimonial over here. So the issue with this section is it's actually something very small. I feel like among these images the user will try to scroll past, because one thing, there is no heading and it's just an image. Unless the user decides to read, I don't think this will get a lot of attention, because users usually scan and they do not read. So you have to have a heading over here in some way, right? So these are actually, this is what we call, this is actually the hero section, I would say, because yeah. And this is actually again a benefit, or a feature, I would say. But it's hard for me to determine. Thinking from the user's perspective, I would say this is a benefit. Euros, dollars, cents, USDC, USDT. um, it's actually a benefit to get paid in crypto, because I am using a free invoice generator and it doesn't do shit, right? um, it shows a nice looking graphic, an illustration showcasing how you can send invoices from one continent to the other. And this is the use case section that I was talking about. It shows how different types of people, export agent, developer, UX designer, support person, can use this platform. And it doesn't matter which country they are in. So it also highlights the country, frames the country, um, and it's like talking to us, saying that it doesn't matter where you're from, bro. You can use the platform, you can get paid in any way. But I'm living in Sri Lanka. I cannot get paid uh, through services like PayPal or Wise. PayPal, it is a payment wallet. I cannot open a PayPal account from Sri Lanka. I use something called Pioneer. And for Wise, I cannot open a Wise account. I actually have to give my bank account details to my client, and they'll use Wise to pay uh, directly to my bank account. So that's how it usually works, right? So there are some stuff that's hidden, but they are packaging it very well. And now we have the benefits section. I would say, yeah, benefits section or features. So for me, this is actually features, because this is a mix of both. Pay and get paid however you want. It's a benefit. Design you are proud of. It's a feature. Gentle reminders. It's a feature. Celebratory payment rings. It's actually a feature. So this is the only benefit that they have. They could have framed this one in a better way, because gentle reminders is massive in my world, because I remind my clients all the time on how on payment. Um, Again, nice looking graphics. Then we have some kind of manifesto. So this is the vision, I guess, vision mission of the product, which is actually great, because running a small business isn't for the faint heart. It can be hard to get paid. You need country specific bankers, sometimes they work, sometimes they expensive fees. No one to stay in the same, so hard. That's why net zero is our love language. So what's net zero? um, I have no idea. And that's why you should use wording that's familiar or that's easier to understand. But this is a message from the co-founder, and this is awesome. When you let people pay and get paid the way they want, the more progress gets made faster. I agree. And this is about them. So this is basically a mission, which is actually a great section, because again it builds trust, right? It builds credibility for this company. And about page has all the people that's working, uh, again building trust, because humans, right? Then we have the footer. So again, great design, great work designers. So love you, pay me, get paid same day by sending custom most specimen making. So it's again a call to action. um, yeah, that's about it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to know your thoughts. And yeah, peace out. Talk soon.